I got some news here on Open, and one of the reasons I wanted to cover this here is because this has obviously been I guess I should call it a popular stock. We've been looking at this pretty much every day, whether there's news or not. The trading in this has actually been pretty good as well. Here's what the chart looks like. Pretty good looking chart, to be honest, with everything else removed. Nice little trade up through moving averages, an impulse move, a pullback, and a hold of one of those averages, and then another move higher. And it looks like a breakout here. If we zoom out a little bit, let's maybe go to a weekly chart and zoom out a little bit. You can see what the bigger picture looks like and how, let's call it meteoric, the recent rise has been here. Now, Opendoor stock rallies on new CEOs. Oops, I got to share the right screen. On new CEO, founder Reboy and Wu return to board and inject founder DNA. I'm going to do my best that I can with these names here. That's going to be fun. Opendoor technology stock climbed in Wednesday's extended sessions trading after companies announced that Kaz Najarian, the COO of Shopify, was appointed chief executive officer, and that co-founders Keith Reboy and Eric Wu are returning to the board of directors. Investors cheered the new CEO and return of co-founders Reboy and Wu. Reboy will assume the role of chairman of the board, and Eric Feder will continue his role as lead independent director. Reboy and Wu, who co-founded Opendoor in 2013, will inject the founder DNA and energy at a pivotal moment for Opendoor. They are passionate about our community, and we are excited to welcome them back to the board. Opendoor stock rallied after 2 relatively quiet days as investors digested the leadership news. Quote, literally, there was only one choice for the job, Kaz. I'm thrilled that he will be serving as the CEO of Opendoor. That came from Reboy. He is a decisive leader who has driven product innovation at scale, ruthlessly reduced G&A expenses to drive profitability, and deeply understands the potential for AI to radically reshape the company's entire operations. The future of home buying and selling is now in the chat. Actually, I kind of like that. John Ehrlichman, founder of TickerTake, posted a video on X of Eric Jackson moving his price target for Opendoor to 500 in the next 5 years. Quote, if they pick a killer CEO, end quote. 500. I think that original price target when Jay Rice first told us about this thesis and then actually provided the link for us, I'm pretty sure that target was like 83. It was in the 80s. And even that at the time felt like, wow, this is a crazy price target for Open. Now seems like maybe 500 in the cards. Quote, initially, Eric Jackson had a price target of 82. I guess I should have just kept reading there. I said 83. I was off by $1. Eric Jackson had a price target of 82 for Opendoor. Now he sees a path to 500 per share. We spoke during his latest daily visit outside Drake's house. The price action here, right, according to Benzinga Pro, it rose 20% yesterday. Again, just kind of going back to the chart here. The WIM is what we just talked about. It's the new appointees there, but let's take a look at the intraday chart. Here you go. Here was the huge move that we had in the after hours. And actually, if we look at this chart, this is a pretty good formation, right? Impulse move up to about 850. It peaked above that level a little bit. Now we're coming back in. So far, we've held 750 and we're curling back up. So we'll be curious to see if this ends up pushing back up towards that 850 level. If you're looking for a trade on this, this is one of the things I'd be looking at. I would definitely stop out here. I wouldn't want to, let's put it this way. I would not want to be long if the price moves below 750. I think if it does that, you run the risk of this closing the gap down to a 6 handle. So as far as a new trade here today, I'd be looking to trade that against the pre-market lows of about 750.